Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
It's official.
You're welcome.
And I'm going
We'll
to
record
send
this.
in our group chat, I'll send the link to it. And give me just a second here. So you'll catch it. And the idea is we're going to sing it. We're going to sing it together because it just repeats. So the words are, I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. But you'll hear it. I release control, but you'll hear the flow of it. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. Let's see how the rest of the day goes after that.
I am loving this quite a bit, actually.
And
All right. I wish I had my earbuds. My earbuds are out home, but it's fine.
I wish I would have brought
I'm all
my
in.
singing voice.
Oh, honey, we all got it. We all
You have
got
a
it.
singing voice. I mean, whether it's pretty or not, we all have a singing voice.
Yes. And so when I did my yoga training and all the chanting and the drumming and all this and that, and you got all these girls that are like, oh, hell no. And then it was by the end, we're all like, ah! So it's so funny. But I don't know how, I'm going to test this because I have my speaker over here and I'm hoping that you can hear it. So give me just a second because it's going to start out with hitting some toning bowls.
Right on. I have mine sitting out there in front of me.
Perfection. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Kind of.
Kind of? Can you hear that?
Shannon, you don't have earbuds in, so it may be
I don't
all
have
you
earbuds
hear.
in.
Okay, hold on. So
Oh, I can hear it.
You can hear it? Okay, I paused it. I just want to make sure you could hear it because I can move my computer closer to the speaker.
I wonder if I should go get my earbuds. I almost brought them. I saw them on my table today.
Can you go grab them real quick?
I will drive it. I can. I don't know if you want me to drive. It's just like 4 blocks, but still.
Yeah, no, because I'm just using my audio on the computer. So, but wait, did you hear it once it started?
You could hear her, yes.
Okay, but you didn't hear the chimes. Hold on. I'm going to set it above
Wait,
it.
I
One
really
second.
like that
Wait,
painting
one
by
second.
your front door.
Oh,
I do too. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Or that canvas. I don't know if it's a painting, but
That one?
we need to go shopping together when I'm back.
Home Goods.
Is that where you got that?
I'm home. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to play it. We're just going to go with it, okay?
Okay.
And then when you feel it, like, let's close our eyes and literally, like, own these words. And it's just going to keep going. And
Own these words. Own these words.
yes. Is it loud enough? Yeah.
Well,
Hold on. I'm going to fix this.
You want me to pause it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to fix this.
What? I'm sitting on my trusty yoga block here. Oh, snap.
I don't know what happened.
She's fixing it. So did she tell you I did gym with her on Saturday?
And whoa.
And I slept for 14 hours afterwards and removed 78 generations of,
Holy moly.
of stuff and things. I feel amazing.
That's awesome. I love hearing that.
That's the short answer. That's the short response.
So tell me more why Shannon's fixing things.
I will. I'll want to expand on that so maybe we can chat about it on our own too.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready, girl.
I can see up your nose.
Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how.
You're on echo. Oh.
I'll come back in a minute. Okay. You're in my ears because you're on my phone, so I'll be able to hear you.
Okay. We're gonna do this. So just feel it, and then eventually you'll be like, all right, I got this. And we're just gonna sing it. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I
Lose control and surrender to the flow
That
of
I release control and surrender to that I release control and surrender
to
I release control and surrender to the love I release control and surrender
to the
of love that I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. Yes.
That was beautiful.
Hey. Okay. We don't need to learn about Walgreens.
I mean, if we want to.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
That
I
was
love that
amazing.
song.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever heard it before? No.
Mm-mm.
It was brought into my hemisphere during my yoga teacher training. A lot of new music and Spotify was brought to my attention, which I'm more of a Pandora person, but now I understand the benefits of Spotify. So I will put that YouTube link in our group chat.
That's awesome.
And you know what? I'll just sing that throughout the day. Because it's such a
good reminder.
Yeah.
Well, like
And
let
it's
go too. Like
the love, and the universe, and just to, let it go, because we're being guided all the time.
And that song literally reminds us, like, freaking release your control and let shit flow. Like, come on.
But also of love, that will heal me.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
I'm so glad I could share that with you.
I'm so glad too. That was amazing. Okay, so I do this, and I will listen to that when I'm getting ready in the morning, because that is amazing too. I will add that to I listen to Neuro Tools in the morning when I'm getting ready. And so that will be added to that. I really like that a lot. Thank you for sharing that goodness.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm putting it in our group text right now so that
I just felt like the layers on my shoulders letting go when we were
Shoulders, back of the neck.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It made me just want to be like this and be grateful and just I already know. It's like, okay, take me where you need me. Where does my light need to go today?
For sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
And this could be done, like you said, like throughout the day. It doesn't take, even if you have 20 seconds, like this is a tool for Amanda.
Mhm.
I knew it.
I like little quick, tangible, give it to me in bite size things that I could do wherever, whenever, even though I'm not as busy as I once was. But everyone that I work with is extremely busy. So this works.
Yeah. Yeah. Please share it. I love it.
Boop, boop. Damn, it's like now what quick little tangible thing can I show you that I do in the morning? Shannon, you're next.
What?
Yep.
Why am I next?
Because I don't know what I want to share yet.
All right. Well, I have neural tool. I have a neural tool that I think you guys can all get if you go on this place. It's a free, I think it's part of the free resources on ICANN Institute. But I oil up and I read one positive thing and I do one thing in my house before I go to work.
Okay.
So whatever that may be. So right now I read a chapter. Right now I'm in the strengths book, to learn about my strengths, but I like this one too.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a new book.
Yeah, I like this book. And somehow it was in my, so I've been carrying it around for a long time. So I accidentally got ripped in my book, but it's really good. It's I Am a Magnet and I Am Magnetic, and she has other books too. Desiree and Alonso, they're in doTERRA, but it's like tangible. She's amazing, and they're funny. Like they're so funny. So it's little snippets of like how to create a magnetic everything, like abundance basically. But it's just
pick one and share it.
He's really funny. I find him very funny. The sarcasm.
I like
so
sarcasm. Amanda's becoming more sarcastic.
Kind of. I think
Is there a reason?
You know, honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm still kind of trying to figure out who the fuck I am. Like Amanda's always been a very shy, reserved, there for everyone else, taking in everything. And it's time to like, who are you? Who are you? Like, let's try to be sarcastic. Let's try to be funny. Like, let's see which resonate. And like Shannon's had the privilege all week to talk to me at night because Curtis has been flipped back to nights for a week. And she's like, you're a little sassy pants at night. And I'm like, you know, I guess I never really, because I'm always by myself.
It's so funny because the words shy and reserved are not at all what I would choose for you. At all, whatsoever.
Interesting. But I guess you're right. See, you caught me like drinky party days like that. Oh God, those days were fabulous. God, do you remember like, never mind.
I remember a lot of anything.
God, I don't even remember how it all escalated. But next thing I know, like, oh, it was great. I love you.
I love you.
love you all.
I love you.
And now here we are.
And now here we are.
Now here we are, because if all of that didn't happen, we wouldn't be here right now with our little triad of powerful feminine energy.
Exactly. Powerful feminine winning our day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think
How do you like do it? I don't even know.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
if you're looking, I feel it's not profound what I do in the morning, but maybe it'll help you guys. I need to get out of my head.
Yeah.
So I think it's in my other notebook. I'm going to have to go grab it, but I have been working on journal prompts. I'm trying to get better at journaling because I can't remember my dreams, and that's where usually like the magic happens. I've been journaling and I've been trying to get better it's still a work in progress. I've been trying to do this for years. But I actually made a post about root chakra journal prompts, but I was actually going to go a different direction. I have to go grab my notebook, but I'd love to share with you some of the questions that I do journal about every morning.
Can you
And
define
then
what a journal prompt is?
like a question that you literally write from your heart about.
And where do you pull the questions from?
So that's up to you. You can form your own questions, or you could literally like Google journal prompts for.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but it all depends. Like,
I'm gonna go grab my journal too then and join
me
the
too, because I have to grab the notebook. Shannon, you'd be so proud. I found my doTERRA notes. No idea why they're in this notebook, but they are.
Awesome. Oh, yes, I am not muted. Let me find, good job. I lost my notebook and it found me again yesterday as well.
It said, I'm home, mommy.
Yeah, it was like, hey, I've been right here this whole time, but thank you for finding me. All right, so we're gonna journal. I'm gonna write in pen, not pencil.
So, except this morning, because Curtis was up most of the night, like puking. He had a headache, and he's like, Mando, what did Shannon tell us to do? Like, we were up from 11:45 to 2-ish. And then, yeah.
You need to realize that I am probably awake. You're 11:45. Oh wait, your 11:45 is my.
Yeah, you were sleeping. Your bubble wasn't on Facebook.
Oh, wow. Interesting perspective. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So what did you try? What did anything help, or what happened?
Yeah, a monster from the gas station helped. I'm not lying. That's the only thing that will like put ease to his headache.
So do you guys
caffeinated beverages or something? Is he trying to wean off caffeine?
No, we've stopped this for some time. And like every so often, like he'll like it just knocks him on his ass.
What does? Does he get migraines?
Really bad.
Okay.
And like we were doing well. He was going to the chiropractor. And it's been good. I just put a dot in the comments and I don't know what happened. So he had a headache. It was brewing. So it's like frank roof of mouth. We did that roller on the back of his neck because he was sore. Would put it down his back. Like he started like sweating. And I'm like, I wonder if that's the roller getting all the shit out. And then we went to bed and he was up at 11 something, waking me up like, and then he tried showering, went to the, took a bath, and he's like, honey, will you drive me to the gas station? Monster in, he's fine.
So deep blue, temples and brainstem.
Did that.
Peppermint lowers your body temperature. Okay. I think if you are able, Mito 2 Max has helped a lot of people that have migraines. It's natural cellular energy. So the combination of what's in there is kind of like it's natural. I don't really want to say caffeine, but it's like
I think that's what it is, but I don't know why he's getting these again. It's not like he had
something
one of
has
these.
changed. And we all change, right? We all have different, like Tim is like, even like yesterday when he's doing keto, right? And so yesterday he lost more weight than he did last week. And he's like, I don't understand, because like I went through Easter, I did all this other stuff. And I was like, our body changes. Like, you know, it goes through things differently throughout the month. Like your hormones change, what you're doing changes, how you're physically active changes, what you get into changes. And so So something is different. Emotionally, maybe something is different, but Mito 2 Max might be a game changer. Also, the bone nutrient has magnesium. Like, what is his magnesium like? That kind of comes to mind. Frankincense, obviously. I just do it repetitively until it stops. I don't. I feel bad that he was that sick. Digestion in the belly button stops the nauseousness in your stomach when you're puking like that and when you want to puke. And then
See, I didn't do that because I feel the last time I did that, it turned into.
Yep. So not the roller. I wouldn't do the roller. That's going to be pulling, right? So I would do just the deep blue, peppermint on the back of the neck, but deep blue is going to have the same thing. Deep blue is going to be peppermint, right? Digestion in the belly button, and then frankincense, holding it to the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds.
That's
like
what
a
I
brain
have.
freeze.
And then deep blue temples and
Temples, forehead, and then brainstem. Not roller, because that roller, I know he's in pain. I know he was in pain and that kind of stuff, but leave that to the deep blue.
Oh, so no roller and deep blue.
No
instead.
roller. Yeah. Because that roller had other things, like it had clove. It had other, not clove, but it had other things to pull and give support for all the things. So I would just try the deep blue and not pull at the same time he's not doing well.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Mito 2 Max might be an asset. It helps a lot of people with migraines.
Okay.
I stopped getting these migraines when I started taking the LLB. I used to get migraines all the time after I had my second child. So,
all right, I'll look into that. Yes, I will.
And it's not one and done. It's just something that could be an asset or could work in his favor.
Hey, he's all about essential oils now. So that roller,
I'm super stoked
changed
about that.
his view. And
I'm so glad.
You knew Curtis, he doesn't get on board with much. He doesn't. He's just here. He is like, yes, please. He even got the book out, Shannon, yesterday and looked for himself.
The migraines are in there, like all the things you can do.
He clipped it. He clipped it because there's also headaches.
Yeah, because there's also going to be reflex points, right? In your hands and your feet and different places in your shoulders. Like, I don't know, maybe past 10 would be a good idea.
So maybe I'll do a little reflexology next time. Okay. All right. Back to
exactly what to do if you're interested.
Yeah. And
yes.
Amber has some great ideas too.
The
I'm
core
sure.
of all migraine root is right underneath the occipital ridge.
Okay.
Where your cranium attaches to your C1 and C2.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally called, the technical term is the toxic dump site, and where we carry all of that. So have you ever had a massage where you're laying on your back and they slide up and then they hook?
It hurts like a motherfucker.
That's the sweet spot.
Excuse my mouth.
And in the jaw. So if you lay him on the bed and you use, we'll say these two fingers, you're going to start from the base of his neck and you're just going to follow right next to the spine. And then once it stops you, lift up. So his head will go up like this. So you want to create the yes, because it could be so locked up that it doesn't even do that.
Okay.
So just lift it and have him breathe, and every exhale sink into your fingertips so he's not holding it, because the body wants to automatically guard.
Right.
And then just sit in there and then just rock it back and forth, or you can do little circles and work your way around underneath the ear. He probably clenches his jaw as a stress.
He does. He does that. He grinds his teeth and he's broke his jaw. So
but that is the core of it, because he's not getting oxygen to his brain. So once you open all that up, it could make, I've had somebody do that to me and it's made me puke for like a week straight, and I ended up getting IV drip fluids for 4 hours. So I know that can build up over time, but that's the core. Like, if you want to talk about structurally, that's the root of it. And it's the first sign of dehydration. So dropping caffeine to suck the hydration out of the brain, it copes for in the moment, but that's not a long term.
Right.
That's not long term.
Well, that's obvious. But he literally waited all day and he's like, I'm trying. Like we tried most of the tools and nothing.
Do you have a
So
foam roller at home?
mhm.
Okay. So what you're going to have him do is lay it down his spine. So like you're laying on it, right? And it's up and down your spine, and then scoot up to where his head
hangs
hangs
off.
off the edge. So where I'm talking about fingering, where you hook it in, you can do that off the edge of a foam roller. So to where you can tell that the weight is hanging off enough, that's creating the pressure. And you do little yeses and little no's, and then keep rotating the neck, little yeses, little no's, because he'll find those spots on his own. And you can roll that out, because that happens to me too a lot because of the nature of the forwardness of everything that I do. So if I need a quick little oh yeah, it's the same thing as you getting under there that he can do with the own gravity and weight, of the bowling ball, that is our head attached to the spine. So it's more physical. All the oils and all that'll be great, but if that muscle, and actually it's more tendon,
right,
that connects, but that's like the ultimate spot right there. And obviously coming up around underneath the ears. If you were to press right here, he'd be like, ah, and you barely have to press. But that needs to be worked out, and the side of the jaw.
Oh, I know, mine hurt all the time. So my tendons like that right there are like banjos. So I will see my massage therapist today. But they're like banjos that are connected there. And that's why I always say that, which I call it the bone, the brain stem, which I call it just the bones behind there, because that is where I totally resonate with this whole process too. And
so once you open it and then get all that, you could roll the whole occipital ridge. It's called the occipital ridge. All underneath there. Because now it's open. Now you've circulated, you've opened it. Now it can soak in even more.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's definitely muscular and structural for sure. Because he's longer and he's got like an interesting build. Like his skeleton is unique.
Yes.
So I guarantee he carries his posture and whatever he's doing in such a way. And if that's never been attended to, no wonder why it keeps building up. And he's going to have so much oxygen, his brain will be like probably lightheaded for a second and need a lot of water.
Well, that's why I'm trying to hey, you need to start breathing with me every night. I breathe every night and every morning. Start breathing with me, because this is going to get the oxygen in your body.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I do. I breathe every single morning and every single night. I go on YouTube, I type in Wim Hof, and I literally do his 8 to 45-minute breathing techniques. That is something that is a non-negotiable for me. I do breath work every single day. Just
well, share it, girl. Okay, it's 9:41. Are we gonna do the
journal prompts? Unless, Shannon, are you ready? Do you wanna talk about yours?
Let's do the journal prompt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, and obviously these are not my own. I got these from many, many different humans, and then I use them to my advantage. So one of the things that the first question you should ask yourself is, do you remember your dreams? If so, write them down and journal about them. What do those mean to you? And then what's on your mind? Like when you wake up, we always have a go-to. What's on your mind? Because that'll tell you a lot about where your mind's at each and every single day. Because remember, we run on a pattern. And then I ask myself, how do I feel? And then if that's not how I want to feel, how do I want to feel? And then what can I do to feel that way or this way? 5 things I appreciate. And then I set.
Hold up. Okay.
Sorry. And then what are your intentions for the day? And then, bear with me 1 second. Because there are also night questions that you could ask. I just have to find
Or
Did
just,
you say
we can just do the
night
morning.
night questions.
Let's just work on these morning ones
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
But we could always do the night questions and put it in a chat so we could like maybe
Yeah,
add this
well,
and see what happens.
Like I said, these are just tools. Those are the questions I tend to answer every few days. Sometimes I mix them up, sometimes I don't. Yeah.
Or even, for me, it's kind of like just knowing that these questions are there, and even if it's just my own
Mhm.
conversation with myself.
Exactly. And it can get you out of a funk. It could get you out of a situation or something like a pattern that you've acknowledged yourself in. Like, I know that's my pattern. Like, I'll have a few really kick butt days and then it'll just fall to shit. And I know that's a pattern I have. So it's like, okay, I'm falling into that pattern. Let's go back to these questions.
Mm-hmm. Catching yourself.
Yes. It's all about awareness.
Yes.
If you can bring your awareness to where it needs to be each and every single day, you're golden. Like, this is what I try to tell people. My tips are so simple. It's stupid. Like, set the fucking mindfulness bell for every 45 minutes. That is a great way to keep track of your day. If you are one that has no idea where their days go, this is perfect for you, because every 45 minutes, that bell is going to go off and make you look back and realize, shit, I've wasted 45 minutes doing this one mindful like task I didn't need to do. Or where did I waste time? Like, these are all the things that mindfulness bell every 45 minutes will let you know.
My mindfulness bell doesn't like me because it never goes off. It just lets me go on with my day.
We need to find you another mindfulness bell.
I cannot figure out how to make it. Maybe it's in my settings on my phone. Okay, so we're gonna mind dump here. We're gonna journal.
Well, I mean, these are just things we don't have. Are we doing these exercises, or are we? I thought we were sharing what? I don't know.
Girlfriend, I have my journal out.
Let me see here. We got, well, it's 9:45. You want to take maybe 5 minutes and just pick one of these and just kind of roll with it and share?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
9:45. Yeah.
It's 9:50.
Yep. How do we do?
I think a one-liner from me is all you need. I think it's the last thing I wrote. Go deep, release, breathe, and enjoy the process. That is what my journal has led me to.
Which question did you pick?
Well, I picked how do you feel and then how do you want to feel because of how my morning started.
Okay, so now that I know that, repeat what your response was, please.
Well, I mean, I've got pages, but literally I summed it up with go deep, release, breathe, relax, and enjoy the process. Pretty much sums it up.
Love it.
Yes.
I mean, I could totally elaborate, but I think that, yeah.
I picked a question like, what are you things that you appreciate? And then intentions for the day. I did both of those. And so basically I just wrote gratitude, and I put a ton of gratitude for my body. Like my body's ability to do the things I needed to do yesterday and do well. And then I reflected on how I want to feel today. Energetic, compassionate, love, patience, clarity in my day so that I can complete my tasks, meetings, business work, and have extra to still be able to connect with Tim this evening.
That's amazing.
I love that. I did, what are your intentions for the day? And this just fell right out. My intention for today is to be an open channel of love, light, and support to whom may need to be heard, held, or touched with my energy, hands, open ear, and compassion without judgment.
Love that. That is beautiful.
That's amazing. That is beautiful.
It just came out. And I want to share what I sent to Shannon yesterday after my journal dump, before my 14 hours of sleep. So I wrote all this blah, 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 and it literally summed it up with, I am an all soul knowing being of light. My frequency is attuned to source and radiates the purest of vibrations.
Those gave me goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Me
shit.
as well.
All of the extra things, the generational feels, the thoughts, the this, the that, like, that's not who we are.
Mm.
We're not even Amber and Amanda and Shannon. We're not wives, sisters, cousins, mother, blah, 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 like all the titles. We are literally energetic light beings.
Mm-hmm.
End of story. We're in Earth school.
We're in Earth school.
I love that. As soon as I heard that, I was like, yes.
I love that.
We're all
Earth
in Earth
school.
school. What have you learned today, boys and girls, in Earth school? Because it'll throw you and bang you, up against every wall and then some. But yeah, I love that. It's like bringing it back to its simplicity because, life is simple. Humans make it complicated.
That is so freaking true.
So true.
Oh my goodness. That is so true. That is so true.
I love that.
This was fabulous. This was fabulous.
And then what was the, you were going to read us out of your book?
Oh, I am magnetic. It was this story when I opened it and then I closed it because we went to a different thing. There's protocols through this entire thing, but it was a really good, so I will read this because I feel like it's all about clarity, right? So the road is clear. So basically, let me see. All right, this is about business. And so I'll just read this really quick, and then it is a brain dump to get rid of basically the fog. And so this is a description, a story of the road is clear. So the windows were rolled down, my arm hung out the side of the car as I cruised happily down I-5 in San Diego. I was in a great mood, having just visited a friend. I could smell the fresh ocean breeze, smiled as California Love came through my CD player. It was a perfect picture perfect day. Suddenly I felt a chill as I passed through Carlsbad. I looked down and realized that there was moisture on my hand. I pulled my arm inside the car. As I surveyed the road ahead, I noticed a faint amount of fog, blinking yellow hazard lights. I took my foot off the gas pedal and slowed down, concerned about what may lie ahead. As I continued on, the fog became so thick that all I could see was pure white all around me. I was instantly filled with anxiety. I couldn't see in front of me. I was sure others wouldn't be able to see either. I slowed down to a mere 10 miles per hour as I crawled in this space, hyper-focused on all that could go wrong for the next 3 miles. Finally, the fog began to lift. The road slowly became clearer and clearer, and all of a sudden, all of us began to return to the California speed limit, at least 10 miles per hour over what was posted. The fog had slowed my momentum. I continued on my journey, reflecting on how dramatic the shift was from clear roads to fog and back to clear again. I couldn't help but draw a metaphor from the situation to every other time in my life when I found myself significantly slowed down in my progress, as if a metaphorical fog was creating a blurry, indistinct path. It wasn't until the fog lifted that things could progress again. Sometimes the fog would clear up quickly, but I could think of many times when it would linger and create drastic delays in my accomplishments. I'm sure you can relate. How many goals have you been delaying or given up on altogether because of this foggy feeling? So then he wrote, when the road is unclear, you take hesitant steps. And he signed it Alonto. And so,
I said, we sure do.
Right. And then it just it just kind of does this thing. But the biggest points was, first of all, there's dive into don'ts. So there is always a blend, an essential oil blend, which is cardamom, lemongrass, and eucalyptus is the dive into don'ts. But it's basically talks about the wheel of life and diving into don'ts. It's a brain dump for all the things you can't do. So it's like, I don't want to, I am unhappy with, I hate, I am dissatisfied with, I am mad about, I'm sick of, I'm worried that, I'm scared of, I'm tired of, I can't stand. So basically it's a brain dump of all the things you think you can't and you won't and you're sick of, and the things that make you angry or whatever. And then the next exercise, of course, is the opposite, and an essential oil blend to clear the fog up.
Can
but
you
I like
screenshot those pictures or like the pages
And I was going to say, Esther and Abraham Hicks would be like, once you realize what you don't want, then you're well on your way to what you do want.
Yeah.
So then it's like, and then the next 2 pages are like your values, like the things that you are like non-negotiables, of like things that you value in adventure, contributing, relating, feeling, and like all the there's different categories. And then
I would like those pages.
Yeah,
too.
if you could
Yeah,
screenshot
it's a really,
awesome.
I will. I'll screenshot that. But doesn't that make sense? It's just like when you were talking about, like, I have 3 days. First of all, my first statement to you is give yourself damn grace, because you could knock some shit out yesterday, right? But so you need to appreciate what you did, what you do, what you accomplish every single day. But then we always have those days of like, oh my God, like nothing is moving forward. And I feel like it is the fog, right? So what do we need to dump so that the clarity comes? And I really like this. I really like it a lot.
That's exceptional.
No, I'm just going to keep dumping until clarity comes. Like literally.
Watch, there's going to be some like random chick that you meet somewhere and like, hi, my name's Clarity.
My name is Clarity. I'm going to slap you in the face right now. Clarity is here to slap you in the face.
That's right. I'm going to send her over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find Clarity and send her to your house right now.
That would be great. I mean, if I could totally just fall in love with one thing that I do, no, I can't. I can't do the same thing every day. You know me, Amber. You know how I am.
Well, and I'm the same too, because one of the 3 things that we did with Jem yesterday, what actually was tested to be the main thing, was literally just that, like, that the word keeps coming is lackluster. It's like a lackluster feeling where it's like, yes, I'm doing amazing things, but I want to do so much more. And what happens for me is I get excited about a thing and I take it to as far as I want to take it to. And then I'm like, oh, I want to do this now. And then what do I do with this? And, or the fact, it's like always this need to do. And it came down to, you know, what was discovered was essentially the thoughts of the value being, you know, not worthy or dishonored, and like, and those feels that like were eliminated. And I had some opportunity yesterday, especially being received again by Troy's family. We hung out with Troy's family for the first time. I haven't seen them in like 10 fucking years. So anyway, like there was
That's huge for Amber. That's huge for Amber.
Oh, I know.
and I said to his mom, I said, look, I go, I'm not saying this to be cute. I was like, but honestly, she's like, oh, tell me, girl, you gonna do yoga? Are you gonna, what are you on? What are you doing? And I'm like, I said, I go, I'm not saying this to be cute, but to be honest, like I came with like, you know, all this intention prior to Troy to like use all these all these techniques and all these things to define what's my clear next move, right? And expanding my lane of holistic healing. And in turn, I literally use those same skills in my personal relationships. So what I said to his mom was like, look, I'm not trying to be cute by saying this, but like, honestly, I've dedicated all my spare time on this relationship. And this is something I have never done. I always take my doing and my healing as precedence over everything else, which keeps me solo, which I think is safe, but clearly why not? Which, like you said, you're like, helps no one, right? To continue these things. And so I had this opportunity, and it was the most beautiful, like, wow, like, yeah, and I deserve this, right? And I'm going to be great at it. So now that I feel like I've gotten like, that's like going for me, what is the next clear step in? Is it yoga, you know, the healing, how do I share it?
All of the above.
All of the above, which will continue, the list will be added onto. So I'm with you on that. And I'd love to, you know, however that takes shape. And
like I'm telling,
answers now, you know.
I hear you. And I think maybe it just starts with us going live with these. And this is what we do. This is what we want to create. This is what we do every morning. Like, and again, we're giving people all of these tools. They're going to start implementing these and be like, these ladies know what the hell they're fucking talking about. And we can share and monetize whatever this looks like later on, obviously, when we, you know, because I know you said you wanted a little bit of time doing these with just us, which is cool. Not a problem.
I like it.
But we don't have to complicate it. Like, I keep realizing I should have just let this blog go a long time ago, but I'm still writing for it. I'm still doing this. I'm still doing that, because now I can take all these articles I have and start a YouTube with the articles, like literally reading the articles in a YouTube video.
Sweet.
So it's like, okay.
And not
like,
having to reinvent the wheel, right? You already have the stuff.
I already wrote them.
Yep. Utilize what you have, bring it forward again, because even when you like read, like we were talking about reading a book or watching somebody do something like an educational class or listening to a powerful song, it's wherever you are in your journey, you'll absorb something completely different and get a completely different idea about it. And so even if, I mean, circle around, because you're going to meet somebody else at a different perspective, or you're going to meet somebody else that just happens to be now in your line, and you're going to help them with this stuff that maybe you did 5 years ago. Maybe you put an image out there or a post or a positive thing, and because of the journey you were in at that moment, and you come around full circle, and you're going to meet 5 new people that need that positive thought or that positive statement because it's of where they are in their journey, right?
Yeah. And I think I don't know, like I would love to do little hour workshops with people, obviously charge for them. I don't feel like you need to freebie around everything, but you know, let's start doing workshops. Like I said, the spiritual shaman that I'm working with in one of these groups literally did a 2-hour workshop on protecting your energy, is charging $75 and made an affiliate for us out of it. Hey, you sell my workshop, I'll give you 40%. Well, okay, I'm going to go sell his workshop because it's done and I can make money off that. And obviously I would never do that
for your own workshop.
Well, I would never personally do that because Shannon and I have a series of protecting your energy. Like I would never.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you get other people to sell your workshop.
Well, right. Like that's the thing. Like, this is why all of these groups, we need to start utilizing what they're actually for. Like Google, those are our people. plain and simple.
It's so hard for me. Like, it's hard for me. I think I need to have a conversation with Katie. Like, I don't know because I feel like in the Google community, I feel like I can't teach.
Stop it. That's on you. I've told you
I
this
understand.
before.
I need to have a conversation. I feel like I can't just.
And Jessica made it that way
Realize it.
for you,
I know.
which she shouldn't have. And I told her that. And do you, damn it. Do you.
Yeah.
That is my
Which I
advice
probably
for you.
should.
Do you.
I
Get out of your
understand,
head and do you.
Oh my Lanta, she's yelling at me. Do you see this? Amber, she's
Do
yelling at me.
You, but I understand why you are like that, because Jessica put that in your field.
She told me I couldn't teach essential oils. Flat out.
Do you? What is she going to do if you do talk essential oils?
She
Hey,
told me
that
that
was
I
a
would-
little too much.
Yeah.
Come on. Like I said, have a conversation with Katie, because I think we're making Jessica made it worse than it really was. Have a conversation with Katie.
So Katie's in the Google community sells Young Living, and she was put in, or as her partnership, what she does and what she provides for the community is, into my knowledge, supposed to be essential oil education about how you can use essential oils to.
But not talk about a specific brand.
She's talking to Young Living the entire time. But she was there before I was. And so she has all of her oils in her background. She has her diffuser growing. She sets it up in her live. She does all this stuff about Young Living essential oils and the products they have. Well, the last few times she's like changing up her live, and she's like doing mindset. She's doing like all this other stuff. And I'm like, I was put in like in my partnership when I just started in February. You guys, I am new. But in my partnership, I was like, I am here for mindset, energy, mental health support. And I will tell you wholeheartedly that essential oils are a big part of that. And she said, you cannot teach essential oils. I don't care if you say the word essential oils. I don't care about that, but you cannot teach essential oil because Katie is the teacher. So I have like done everything in my power to like, at first, the first 3 lives, like I didn't even speak essential oils. The word never even came across my mouth. And I was like, this is just not in alignment of what I do, because I used probably 6 essential oils before I came to work today. I used frankincense and copaiba. I used my thyroid blend. I put adaptive on my lower back because I was carrying some emotions from the weekend from my parents or whatever. I could feel it. So I put that, and I put my tree Evolve on all my trees before I left my house. So like essential oils are like my day, right? It's how I reset, reframe, and renew myself throughout my day. I use essential oils, or I breathe them in, or I smell them. And so when we're doing this protecting your energy stuff, I have just made a different aspect of it. I've now since talked about specific oils, but used not our blends, which then in fact wouldn't say I wasn't Young Living or whatever.
Well, I even say blends in my videos. She's never once said anything to me. And vetiver, I don't believe Young Living has.
I don't know if they do.
Like
They do.
Okay. How long are you guys going to be on this? Because Michaela's like, where the hell are you?
Oh no. Well, yeah, I know I have a client coming in 20 minutes, but Shannon, the same way you feel is why I stopped teaching yoga at my daughter's school, as much as I know these little young bucks need it. But if I know I can't be fully